Welcome into Tighten Up Trivia. I'm Austin Huff. That's Jack Gentry. We are the hosts of the Tighten Up podcast on the A to Z Sports Podcast Network.
Guys, by now you know. This is a trivia game by Titans fans for Titans fans. We want to see who out there is going to be the Myron Roller, Ryan Fitzpatrick of Tighten Up Trivia. You don't want to be the Vince Young or Travis Henry.
No, you don't. My God.
That's the last time I have to say it.
That is the best joke we have ever written, ever. And you know how I know? Because we've said it over and over and over again.
It gets better every time.
Guys, before we get started, let's get to know our players. By now, you guys know. I feel like you guys know these guys better than you know your own families. We've seen them so much throughout this tournament. But Spencer, we'll start with you. Spencer, first of all, let everyone know where people can find you on social media. We're trying to grow the Titans online community. Want people to follow other Titans fans on social media. But also, would you rather Kevin Dyson have broken the plane and tied Super Bowl 34 up, not knowing the outcome, or would you rather the Titans have beaten the Chiefs in the AFC Championship last year just to get to the Super Bowl?
Ooh, good question. What's up, everyone? Spencer Foote, Nashville native. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the normals. Spencer Foote 1 on Twitter. My Instagram handle is switchfoot37205.
All right.
That's a little pun there.
We were meant to live for so much more, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And then just Facebook, you can just find me on there. I guess to answer your question, I went out to Vegas for this year's AFC Championship. We planned the trip like in September, and then all of a sudden the Titans were in the championship game. And so like me and 8 of my buddies, we like rented a booth at the Mirage and like we're watching on the screens and everything. And so I think we would have rather have won that one, just because it's more recent and, you know, beating Mahomes would have been wild. And it's been too long since the Titans got to a Super Bowl, so I would have taken that one, I think.
Okay.
And being in Vegas would have just made it all the more special.
Yeah, right. You're out there with all the Raiders fans, too.
With only a couple dollars on the Titans money line.
Yeah.
Shaun, same question to you. First, social media. Where can Titans fans find you? We need to get everyone together so we can all gang up on Jeff Schwartz the next time he tweets. And we're going to ask the same, would you rather? Would you rather have Kevin Dyson cross the plane to tie up Super Bowl 34? Or would you have liked to see the Titans beat the Chiefs in Arrowhead last season?
You can find me at Shawn Michaels 31 on Twitter and Instagram. I don't really use Instagram, but I'm very active on Twitter. And to answer that question, it's a stupid hard question, but I think I would have to go with trying to get McNair that ring that he deserved, man. So I think I'll go that route, honestly.
There's no wrong answer to this question.
There is not. That's the great thing about the question. All right, guys, let's get to know our rules.
Here's how the game will break down. Each player will be given their own 4 questions worth 1 point each. You will have 16 seconds to answer these questions. Those 16 seconds, of course, are reminiscent of how much time was left on the clock for the Music City Miracle.
If a player doesn't know the answer and they think it's hard enough to where their opponent won't know the answer, they can kern them and punt the question to their opponent. If the opponent doesn't know the answer, the player who kerned he or she will get the point. If he or she does know the answer, they will be awarded the point. Each contestant is limited to just 1 kern per game.
After the 4 questions, players will be given a 5th question, which will serve as a final Jeopardy, where players can wager however many points they have. In the event of a tie, we will have a tiebreaker question that will determine the winner.
All right, guys, you guys have any questions for us before we begin?
No.
Right. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is the championship. I can't imagine these guys would have any questions. All right, Spencer.
How does it work again?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Could you go over the rules
one more time?
One more time, yeah. Hey, could you go over that joke you guys say off the top of every episode?
No, that's retired. That will be retired.
That is
like Rashard
it's like the
Matthews.
Redskins name. It is retired. Okay, Spencer, your first quarter question. The Titans picked off the Browns 3 times in week 1 of the 2019 season. Can you name 2 players who recorded an interception in that game? Again, the Titans picked off the Browns 3 times in week 1 last year. Can you name 2 players who recorded a pick in that game?
Malcolm Butler and Kevin Byard.
Malcolm Butler and Kevin Byard are the guests. The answers are Logan Ryan, Malcolm Butler, and Kevin Byard. So Spencer on the board with a point.
All right. Sean, you're in the first quarter here as well. We want to know which Titans kicker made the first field goal in the 2019 season.
Cairo Santos.
Oh, Cairo. The good times and the bad. He did start off good, though. I think he had a 53-yarder in that Cleveland game. So, yeah, Cairo Santos is the correct answer. We're not up at 1.
All downhill from there.
All downhill from there.
Yeah, much like the pyramids in Cairo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a Cairo segue. Okay.
Spencer, your second quarter question. Which Titans wide receiver holds the team's single season receiving touchdowns record? Again, which Titans wide receiver holds the team's single season receiving touchdowns record?
Touchdowns. Drew Bennett.
The guess is Drew Bennett. Former UCLA quarterback Drew Bennett is the answer. He had 11. He still holds that record. Spencer has 2 points.
If you follow A to Z Sports on Instagram, you would know that answer, by the way, with last week's Remember the Titan. Okay. Sean, second quarter to you. How many Titans quarterbacks have been selected to a Pro Bowl? One more time. How many Titans quarterbacks have been selected to a Pro Bowl?
3.
3 is the guess. Which 3 did you have in mind?
Steve McNair, Vince Young, and Tannehill.
Steve McNair, Vince Young, Ryan Tannehill, and Kerry Collins in 2008. Oh, it was 4 is the correct answer.
Oh, it's true.
Kerry Collins got the nod in 08, 13-3. Got to get him in there, right?
Jack,
Kerry.
I don't believe what I just saw. The Ken Jennings of this Tighten Up Trivia tournament has missed a question. This is insane. I kind of want to revel in this, but we got to continue on to halftime. Let's go over our halftime rules.
Now we have reached halftime. We will enter a 53-second halftime, in honor of Keith Bullock, of course, for each player to physically prove their Titans fandom for an extra point in the game.
Each player will be required to find the best piece of Titans memorabilia in their house and bring it back to the screen before time runs out. Could be a piece of clothing, a framed picture, or even Vince Young's shoulder pads. Whatever you think is best, bring it back within the 53 seconds. If a player does not make it back in time, they will not be eligible for the point.
This is the only part of the game which is left up to judges' discretion. The best piece of memorabilia will get an extra point added to their score.
A point that could be crucial for determining today's winner.
All right, I just bought it close this time. So I have to go all over there.
They both know the deal.
I brought it with me this time. I was prepared. Took me to the championship next.
Yeah, look,
we took a lap around the house last round.
Yeah.
Right, that's what we need to do. We need to say, all right, well, this is the first one to bring your piece of Titans memorabilia into your basement. Now go.
Yeah.
All right, so Sean, since you are trailing 2-1, we'll start with you. What is your piece of Titans memorabilia?
All right. Well, I got my autographed ball from the 99 team. It has some of the biggest players. It has McNair, Wycheck, Hendrick, Dyson, Del Greco, Fisher, Les Steckel.
Les.
Yes, sir. That's about it, I think.
That's strong.
Well,
Spencer, you got
one besides the one from the last round.
Yeah, the last round was good. Spencer, you got to counter with something big. What do you got?
I have a framed team photo from the 99 season signed by Eddie.
That's
nice.
nice.
My dad, who then gave it to me.
Yes,
Okay.
Sponsored by Kroger should be noted. I have that same team poster somewhere in my house.
The Kroger shopping cart races during commercial breaks will go undefeated. I always get Texas Pete.
Molly Moo.
I'm a Molly Moo guy.
I'm a Molly Moo guy. Yeah.
I'm Team Molly.
Coca-Cola Polar Bear, close second maybe,
Yeah,
but I'm a Molly Moo guy through and through. Even if she's not in my coupon book, I still pull for her.
Okay,
all right.
Now comes the scoring, right? Now the judges get their say.
Yeah. So Jack, what do you got? It's basically the Titans' two greatest teams of all time, it's the one team, but they're going up against each other. The 99 team
Different
going
autographs.
head to head in this clash of memorabilia. What do you got?
Well, what we have here is a simple autograph count. We have a 1 autograph to a variety of autographs. Honestly, it's great. I love Eddie George. I don't have anything autographed by Eddie George. You would beat me every time, Spencer. But Shaun, you had me at Craig Hentrick, man. I'm going to have to give the point to Shaun. Tied up at 2-2, if you agree with me, Austin.
Yeah, and it wasn't necessarily so much the Craig Hendrick, but more so the Les Steckel that got me.
The Les Steckel.
Yes. Because Les Steckel, fun fact, my offensive coordinator in high school, in between his stints between the Titans and Bucks. Yeah, he volunteered and was our offensive coordinator, and we won state, so that was awesome. Not to brag.
I won like 3 games my senior year, so.
All right.
Oh, Shaun.
You should have had Les Steckel as your offensive coordinator.
We need a Les Steckel.
Right. Okay.
All right.
So that actually was a huge point gain because the score is now tied going into the second half.
Right.
Shaun, you have 2. Spencer, you have 2. And we're now, since it is the second half, we will switch the field. So, Shaun, you will be receiving your questions first. And boys, both of you have your Kern left available.
All right.
All right, Shaun, third quarter. Turning up the heat. Numbers math, our favorite game here at Tighten Up Trivia. Dennis Kelly subtracted by Alteron Werner equals this current Titan. Dennis Kelly subtracted by Alteron Werner equals this current Titan. Your Kern is still in your back pocket.
David Long.
Rookie David Long out of West Virginia, the 6th rounder in 2019 is the guess. Dennis Kelly, number 71, subtracted by number 20, Alteron Werner, equals 51. David Long. 3-2. Shaun's pulled ahead.
There it is. All right. Spencer, your third quarter question, also a numbers game. Taylor Lewan subtracted by Malcolm Butler equals this 2019 Titan. Again, Taylor Lewan subtracted by Malcolm Butler equals this 2019 Tennessee Titan.
Taylor Lewan, Malcolm Butler.
Backing up the Brinks truck over there.
Yeah.
I know. Sorry.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey must be there.
Sharif Finch.
Sharif Finch is the guess. And Sharif Finch is correct.
Dang, that's impressive.
That is. Heading now into the fourth quarter, both of you guys still have your Kerns left available.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Shaun, we're going to go to our favorite unit on the Titans football team, the special teams unit. Who is the last Titan to have returned a punt for a touchdown? One more time. Who is the last Titan to return a punt for a touchdown? You have a Kern still available. Both Kerns are available. 5 more seconds.
Darius Raynaud.
Darius Raynaud. What a miserable history the Titans have with punt returners. Outside of Mariani, he had a Pro Bowl season.
Mm-hmm.
Darius Raynaud returned 2 punts for touchdowns in the 2012 finale against Jacksonville. That is the correct answer, Shaun. Very, very good. Darius Raynaud.
Wow.
Adoree Jackson had an 80-yard punt return, but it was called back due to Dion Lewis blocking it back.
I was just trying. I knew there was a touchdown. I was like, almost confident it got called back, but yeah.
Wait, hang on. It got called back for Dion Lewis blocking someone?
Can you believe that?
That's weird. Dion Lewis never blocked anyone.
Game, right?
Yeah. So was Dion Lewis on Twitter at the time?
Oh, he maybe. If he was, I'm sure he blocked everyone who came at him that day.
Spencer, your fourth quarter question. You still have your Kern available. Hang on. I just got to realize in the fact that it is 4-3. Shaun leads in the going into the fourth quarter question of the championship. This is for literally every marble that we have. We're playing for it right now. All the Tostitos, if you're Brent Musburger, it's all coming down to this. Spencer, your fourth quarter question. Before the Titans selected Derrick Henry in the 2016 NFL Draft, which Titans running back led the team in rushing during the 2015 season? Again, before they selected Derrick Henry in the 2016 NFL Draft, which Titans running back led the team in rushing during the 2015 season?
This is hard. This is a very difficult question. Gazing
2015.
Gazing off into the distance. You have a Kern.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to give it to Shaun. Gosh.
3 seconds.
Antonio Andrews.
Antonio Andrews is the guess. Ooh, and I'm sorry. That is correct. 4 to
it's correct?
4. Yes. 4 to 4.
Wow.
Heading into overtime, the 5th and final quarter of our championship matchup. 4 to 4. Spencer and Shaun all tied up. Guys.
Wow.
It could come down to this. This is the point where you write down on your sheets of paper how many points you want to wager. Go ahead and circle it. Keep it to yourself for now. But write down the number of points you want to wager. You each have 4, as many as 4, 0 to 4. And circle it. And then Jack will hit you with your question.
Yes. Right. And have you both circled your number?
Yeah.
Right, it's a championship, so we're going to ensure that play will be fair. I want you to grab your pins. I want you to just simply toss them aside. We will be doing – I will ask you for your answers when the time comes on the overtime question. You do not have to write those down, obviously, because you don't have a pin. Overtime question.
I was like, what?
Who is the earliest selected offensive lineman in the Titans team history? So in the draft, which offensive lineman in Titans history was selected the earliest in the NFL draft? One more. Titans history, which offensive lineman was taken the earliest in an NFL draft?
Oh, okay.
You have 27 seconds, and that starts now, obviously. Don't blurt out the answer. This is the championship. That would be a terrible way to end it.
That would be a terrible way to end it.
Oh, the pin's back in the mix. I thought we tossed those aside.
Yeah, no pen. Just know it. Just know it, and then we'll ask you. Yeah. And for the next 17 seconds or so, Jack and I will just, cut the breeze.
Cut the breeze, exactly.
Jack, you see any good movies lately, or?
I watched Palm Springs last night. It was
it's so good.
Is that good?
It's so good. Yeah, it's great.
Good.
Hulu. Highly recommend it. It's
I'm a big Palm Springs
new
guy.
twist on a classic love story.
It's an Andy Samberg movie that doesn't suck. Okay. Have you guys got your answers ready to go?
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah.
Okay.
Have either of you guys seen Palm Springs yet?
No, I haven't.
Put that on your list. Okay. So we want to see how many points you guys wagered first. We're going to start with Spencer. How many points did you write down?
I started off conservative, then I said, you know what? Screw it. Tighten up. That was 4.
4 points. Okay.
All in. All in.
Shaun's all in,
too. Oh, my God.
Okay. So
I hope you both either miss it or make it. Well, actually, wait. How are we going to do this?
It'll be a tie unless they have different answers.
Oh,
okay. So with that being said, Spencer, can you tell us who you think the answer to who is the earliest selected offensive lineman in Titans draft history is?
Chance Warmack.
Chance Warmack. Okay, we're going to go to Shaun now. Shaun, what are you saying?
Same, Chance Warmack.
Okay, Chance Warmack. So Chance Warmack was the guess, but the answer was Jack Conklin.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my God, you're right.
Jack Conklin was selected number 8 overall.
Warmack was 10th. Yeah,
Warmack was selected 10th overall. So
we're
back to zero, ground zero. And
pretty
we're going
embarrassing,
to double
guys.
Overtime.
Yeah, we're going to double overtime. You guys haven't even scored a point yet. It's geez, you guys are supposed to be the champions of this game.
Oh man.
All right, so double overtime. So this is intense. This is really, it's kind of fitting that the championship goes down this way. This is just the only way the championship should have gone down. Double overtime. So we will. This is a this version. Instead of stealing from Jeopardy, we stole from another game show called Price is Right, to where we will ask you a question. You guys will give us the number. The closest without going over will be named the champion. All right. So it could be strategery if you hit with a $1, Bob, or you could just try and get it as close to the actual number as possible. So do you guys have any questions for us?
No, I think I got it.
Okay. All right, Jack.
Okay.
And you will write down your number for this.
That's right. Okay. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. We're talking Tennessee Titans history alone. That's all. No Oilers. How many seasons have the Titans finished with a record above 500? One more time. How many seasons since the Titans came to Nashville in 99? How many times have they finished with a record over 500? Cannot go over.
Jack, it may look like I'm glistening right now, like I'm glowing. But
you
it's
are
really
glowing. You do have a glow about you.
No.
A championship glow.
I'm sweating bullets. That's what
it is?
Yeah, I'm sweating bullets. I am so nervous for these guys. I've enjoyed getting to know these guys through
We've
the
had a great
rounds.
field, haven't we?
We have. We've had a great round. Just, it's like
all comes down to this.
I feel like Vitamin C's Graduation is starting to play in the background,
Mm-hmm.
As we go on, we remember.
All right. Time is up.
All the times.
It's time for the answer.
Had together.
All right, so I put 10.
You put 10. What did you put, Spencer?
Spencer, oh no.
Oh,
Did
no.
Spencer freeze? Did his phone overheat?
Oh my gosh. It overheated yesterday right as we finished.
Right as we were ending.
Oh, really?
Oh man, we may have to hit with another question.
Yeah, I've got another question in the holster.
Okay.
Oh man, I can't believe he froze up. Okay, we're gonna have to wait to get him back.
We'll have to wait to get him back.
All right.
Shaun,
should we
extremely close.
Yeah, should we tell Shaun what the answer was?
Was it 10?
It was 11.
11.
Ooh, good guess. Good guess.
Which one am I missing? Because it was 99, 2000, 2002, 2007, 2008, 11, and then 16 through 20. Which one am I missing?
There was a 9 and 7 season mixed in the mid 2000s, I believe. I'm not sure which season. Hold on. Let me try and get Spencer back in here. I can't believe y'all both missed Conklin.
Oh my God, I'm so mad at myself for that. And I like in the back of my head, I was like, it's not Warmack, but I couldn't think, so I was like, just go with it. I mean, you don't have an answer, so.
The sad thing is though, Warmack is the second highest drafted offensive lineman in Titans fan, which is depressing.
Really is.
Yeah, I just don't think it's a good idea to use a draft pick on a guy named Chance.
That's a good point.
Maybe use it on a lineman named Sure Thing.
Right.
Guarantee Warmack. Where was he?
Yeah, Chance, you got a brother? By chance, do you have a brother named, I don't know, something more confident for us?
Foolproof Warmack.
Hall of Fame Warmack.
Hall of Fame Warmack would do.
Something. Starter Warmack at least. Key role player Warmack. Yeah. Key rotational lineman role Warmack. Something.
You can tell Spencer the same link should work to get back in. His phone's probably cooling down though. Oh, here he is. Okay.
He's back.
Okay. All right, Spence.
Welcome back.
Dude, sorry. Phone just overheated at the worst
That's
time.
what we figured. We figured based off of what happened yesterday. Well, so we're gonna nix that question altogether. We got a new question for you. But just for fun, what was your guess?
I said 11.
Oh wow. It was
11. 11 was correct.
Oh,
yeah.
You can blame Apple iPhone for that.
Yeah. Write a strongly worded letter to Steve Cook.
I will. Jeez, cost me the ship.
Wait, Steve Cook? No, Steve Jobs. Tim Cook. Rest in
Okay,
peace,
well,
Steve
we
Jobs.
have a new question, and
All right.
it's going to be a question that's much more difficult.
Yes. All right. So, all right. I'll just re-go into. All right. It is time for the sixth and final quarter, double overtime. Honestly, I'm just glad. Like I wouldn't have expected the championship to do anything less than to double overtime. You guys are tied 0-0, haven't scored a point yet. Kind of embarrassing. But this is your chance to go in the fifth quarter. In the overtime period, we steal from Jeopardy for Final Jeopardy. This we steal from another game show, Price is Right. The closest to getting to the number without going over will win. So Jack will read you a question. It will be a number answer. Whoever gets the closest without going over. So if you want to hit him with a $1 bob, we will accept that. But you're also risking that the other person
Goes over.
Yeah, goes over. So, Jack, let's hit him with their double overtime question for all the marbles, for all of the Tostitos, for all of the Vince Young shoulder pads.
All right. Without any further ado, we want to know, without going over, how many made field goals Rob Baronis had in his career. How many field goals did Rob Baronis make in his career? You have 27 seconds to think about your answer. Rob Baronis made a lot of field goals, Austin.
A lot. He
made many field goals.
Rest in peace,
Rest
RB.
in peace. That's right.
In his career or?
In his entire career.
The whole career.
Should have done extra points. Probably would have been less than field goals.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Time's up. Time's up. Do y'all have an answer?
All right.
God, sorry.
Spencer, let's see your answer.
I don't know. I did 250.
250. All right, Shaun, what'd you do?
I did like 3 different ones. I put 180. I really don't know.
180.
This is a long guess.
So 180 and 250. Rob Baronis, in his career, made 239 field goals. Spencer goes 11 over. Shaun, you're the championship. You're the champion of Tighten Up Trivia's first ever bracket.
These are fireworks going off.
Although I'll be honest, I do want to claim co-champion because I did miss the first one and Spencer did have it right. So I will honestly claim co-champion with Spencer.
Well,
I appreciate that.
That's a good sport. You're a good sport for doing that. Spencer's phone overheated in the original double overtime.
Yeah, I said 10. I couldn't remember it was 10 right.
But it is what it is, and it isn't what it isn't. So Spencer goes 11 over. That's a heartbreaking way to finish.
Oh, man.
Shaun has had the most impressive run I can ever imagine a Titans fan, going on in Tighten Up Trivia. So it is only right that we crown Mr. Shaun Calderon at Shaun Michaels 31.
Yeah, give him a follow. Everyone, if you're watching this, go follow him right now. The champion of Tighten Up Trivia, the inaugural Tighten Up Trivia. We hope to do this again sometime soon. But yeah, guys, phenomenal performances by you both.
Really good. Really well done. The whole tournament.
Thank you all for the opportunity. It was a blast.
Yeah.
And Spencer was a great opponent. I think he should have had me that first round, but his phone died overheated. So
Shaun,
I appreciate that.
Shaun, your prize for winning is a date with T-Rack. You get a nice Kane Prime dinner in downtown Nashville with T-Rack. Just a candlelit dinner, just you and him.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Now we'll DM you more about your prize and let you know what you've won. And yeah, Spencer, dude, you win literally nothing. So, but just the pride of knowing that you made it this far.
That's all I need.
It was really fun, guys.
It's been a lot of fun.
I'm really glad you guys got to do this with us. So we had a blast doing this whole tournament.
Before we wrap the entire freaking tournament up, I need from each of you one last, give it all you got, a tighten up.
Champion first.
Tighten up, baby. 2020 AFC champions.
Right.
I like it. Let's hope we play this year. If y'all need an inspirational speech, go to Kyle Brandt on Good Morning Football today. He had a great one. Let's tighten up, baby. Let's hope we play this fall, and let's keep it going. Let's run it back. Tighten up.
Do it.
Boom. Love it,
Thanks,
guys.